What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another college football 26 Kent State rebuild. We are currently 1-2 after getting absolutely destroyed by an in-conference opponent, which was the Buffalo Bulls. They absolutely hornswoggled us, just as, if not worse, than Texas Tech did the week prior. So that was very daunting and quite unfortunate, to be honest, because I was really hoping that that'd at least be a close game, if not a straight up win. So that really does not bode well for our later matchups in the conference, and it certainly doesn't bode well for the matchup we have this week, which is against Florida State, an ACC opponent, a big conference opponent that we're going to be taking on this week. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be tough, but maybe we can, surprise them and win. I doubt it. We're going to be playing on the road. It's going to be a tough matchup this week, and I'm afraid that we're probably going to get absolutely beat once again by another out of conference opponent. So here we are at week 4. We have not had any recruits commit to us yet. A lot of our players on the team are already all thinking about transferring. There's so many players wanting to transfer already, and we're not really fixing up their deal breakers the way I want to, because we're not winning games. A lot of them want to be championship contenders. A lot of them want conference prestige and stuff like that, and we just cannot offer that if we can't win games. But maybe we have an upset in the cards tonight against Florida State. I guess this afternoon, which is going to be a 3:30 game. Maybe we can beat the Seminoles. I'm not entirely optimistic about this game. For some reason, I didn't log into EA while joining the game, but they're an 85 overall team. I think it's less than what the Red Raiders were, Texas Tech, but I don't think it's really going to matter. We're going to be playing in a big stadium. The stadium pulse is going to be rocking. It's going to be a tough matchup, but maybe, just maybe, we can actually put up a decent fight. And maybe if we do play the cards right, we will win this game. But overall, not really expecting much. We are a packed house. Well, not completely packed. Actually, I have more visitors in Florida right now than we have at our home games. Who's going to be getting the ball first? Here in Tallahassee. I guess it's going to be us. Our offense was completely shut down by Buffalo's defense. I'm afraid to see what Florida State has for us. We just did not have time to throw the ball whatsoever against Buffalo. We were sacked 5 times. Drew Distills was sacked 5 times and threw 3 interceptions, and he didn't even play the entire game. That's how bad it was. We're going to rely on the ground game once again here with Garcia. There we go on the first snap. Big hole, but didn't make the most of it there. We're going to do a halfback direct snap here. Just could not hold a block long enough, and we're already losing 3. We're already in 3rd down. Can't even see the right play art. Got a man open over the middle. That's going to be Martin, who has had a pretty lackluster performance last week. He's our best receiver on the team, and he gets us the first down this time. Keeps the drive alive. Our inside zone run is shut down immediately. We're running the speed option this time. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed right bumper. That was a miscue by me. Got to force it this time. The Martin again. He gets it, but not enough. We're going to be going for it. If we're going to have a chance to win this game, we cannot rely on our defense. Big 4th down. Try Etheridge can hear a call here. Nobody's open. And we're taking the best. Nobody got open on the 4th down try. I mean, complete. I mean, against these big opponents like this, we're going to have to roll the dice, and this time it just didn't pay off. Okay, outside run. I can't get to him. I'm running to my own players. A flag down. Could be holding on the offense on their first snap. We're obviously going to accept that. Maybe 1st and 20. We're going to cover 3 here with a nickel set. A lot of motion in the backfield there. Got a man underneath. Can't make the tackle. That's one of the things that has really kept us from winning these games. Has just been the lack of tackling. Once again, there, just a play that could have been stopped at the line of scrimmage or will not let me switch. Another broken tackle. He was never taken down. But that has been like a recurring theme where we have a play blown up and then the guy just breaks out of the tackle and he gets the 1st down anyway, or gets a few more yards and makes it a more manageable down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He scores off this. The read option, and he takes it the whole way. Nobody on our team could catch him. Just nobody could get to him. Tommy Castellanos just jukes. Nobody in the secondary could catch him. He jukes another guy and puts him into an animation and then takes it all the way in. And just like that, we're down a touchdown. 50-second drive. See what we can do here. Nothing much. Only going to get down to 17. I guess we'll try a little read option of our own. I made the wrong read. I forgot what it was. I can't remember if you hold A, you give it to the running back, or if you hold A, you keep it. I guess you hold A, you keep it. It's just blown up immediately. Do they have our playbook? They just been calling the right play every time. That man has a step. I don't think it's going to be enough. Very little contact, but Martin's just not good enough to haul that in. It's going to have to be a punt. 4 and out. Someone finally gets a tackle. That guy looks tired already. I think his stand was like bare minimum. We're not going to be able to run man covers against Florida State, man. It's just not going to happen. I called this on the wrong side, and I don't really feel like flipping it. Yep, he just finds a hole again. Nothing but green grass in front of him. He has one man. He jukes him again. Touchdown. A one-play read option QB keeper right to the end zone. We are stunned, and even on insert to injury. We had an injury as well. Just nobody on this team can catch this quarterback. Not even anybody in the secondary, apparently. A one-play drive, and they're already up 14-0. This might end up being worse than against Texas Tech. Oh, Hunter had a step, but just got caught from behind. We just lack so much speed. Speed kills, as they say, and we don't have it. Garcia actually getting a decent chunk this time around. We get a first down. We're only our second of the game so far. Got him. Overthrow him. They just don't have the talent to make that play. The Shields is cold now. After throwing 3 straight incompletions. He's taking care of the ball at least, but we are unable to find the open man. It is now 3rd and 6. Got a man over the middle. It's Martin again. The only guy doing anything on this team. Gets his 3rd reception. Well, we crossed the 50, I think, for the first time this game. See what we can do this time. Big breakthrough. Couldn't shake the safety, but another decent chunk. We're actually starting to get some yards now. Not throw it to the right guy. Shields is now 3 for 7 to start this game. He's cold once more. This O-line is just incapable of running against this team or blocking against this team. Got a man wide open. It's Martin again. We're going to get this inside the 5. A chance to answer back against Florida State. 1st and goal. I should have figured that would happen. We're going to probably have to pass it here. Muscle against muscle, and we're not going to win that. They're averaging 24.8 yards per attempt. See what we can do on 2nd and goal. We have 7 to get to the end zone. Got a man. Got it. Touchdown. Golden flashes. We actually put points on the board early against Florida State. We're not going to get shut out like we did against Texas Tech. But if we can't slow down this Florida State offense, we don't have a chance. 1st and 10 for Florida State. They've had a couple explosive plays by their quarterback. This one from their running back won't be nearly as explosive. Another handoff. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. Michael Pettis. Get injured on the play. Big 3rd and 1 for the defense. We've been terrible on 3rd down. He's going to pitch it to his man. Oh my goodness. Can anybody catch this man? Nobody can. A late pitch gets him another huge run as we were just completely incapable of stopping this offense. Wow. No answers against this offense. Another drive that goes less than a minute. Had them pinned deep, it just did not matter. They went 87 yards. Another good kick return for us. But it just has not mattered. Big inside run. That's going to get 1st down. Honestly, my offense has kind of impressed me so far this game. It's been the defense that's been completely incapable of stopping this Florida State team. Nobody's open. Just barely gets it off. The amount of times we got hit behind the line because of lack of blocking has been absolutely absurd as we are facing another 3rd and long. I mean, Martin somehow hangs on to that and doesn't get touched after 3 Seminoles were in the same area as him. And we crossed the 50 once again. We are now closing in on field goal range. Another decent run, but Swarm shortly after. Do we dare go deep? See if we can get Clark underneath here. No. Don't fumble it. He doesn't. Risky play, but gets us the first down. That's just kind of the sacrifices we're going to have to make against this Florida State team if we're going to even have a chance of winning. It's Hicks this time getting the call, and he gets 12 yards. 1st and 10 at the 15. We have at least 3 points here if we don't turn the ball over. For some reason, my running back got caught in a block, so I didn't get to use my check down. And we take a sack. I don't know what my running back was doing. We don't want to sack here, but we also don't want to give the ball away, so we're going to be pretty cautious here on 3rd and 14. Give it to him. Hicks gets it middle of the field. We're going to get at least 3 points here. But we score on back-to-back drives to make it 10-21 here in Tallahassee. But we have not stopped. I don't even think we've gotten Florida State on a third. Well, no, we have. We had them on a 3rd and 1, and that's when they scored. We have not even slowed down this offense. I'm risking the play, risking running man coverage here, and it honestly pays off. They get hit behind the line. Now it's 2nd and 10. And just the C parts for Royale Williams as he just already had 100 yards. He has 3 attempts. He has 3 attempts and already has over 100 yards rushing on the day. As I don't even think they've made a pass attempt yet. They haven't had to. Another run. It's 8. That should take us into the 2-minute warning. It will, or a 2-minute timeout. We're putting up a decent fight, but it just has not been enough. As our defense has just struggled mightily to even slow down this Florida State team. Third and 2, another opportunity to get this defense off the field without giving up points. It's going to be a pass play. He has time despite the blitz. He's going to throw it up one-on-one. Bouma just cannot keep up. The blitz does not get home on the pass, and they get another explosive play. As they have scored on every single, they've gotten a touchdown on every single drive they've had today. Neither team has turned the ball over yet, but one team hasn't punted and the other has. Still a 3-possession lead for Florida State. I just watched my lineman get absolutely tossed into me. Nobody's open. That guy's fast. We had to throw it away. The Shields is getting pressured on every snap. But he finds a man. This time it's Etheridge getting his first catch, and that's going to be a first down. Through to Shields. Well, he's not throwing the ball away. He's finding the open man. That's another first down. Through the air. I do not like having to rely on our pass. That's been the thing that's concerned me so far this game. As Etheridge gets to play and he gets out of bounds, that's going to be another first down through the air for Drew DeShields, who's been playing exceptionally well despite being on the road and against a tough opponent. Pass rush in his face. He stayed calm and delivered the pass. This time Garcia gets the edge. Garcia Inside the 20, take it down at the 15-yard line. Going ahead and call a timeout there. We have another opportunity to score the football. No time to throw the ball. Instantly sacked. I did the math. I think I had like on average 3 seconds to throw the ball, maybe, against Buffalo. Even in the shotgun, Juke just does not fool anybody. That's all timeout. We're probably not going to get a touchdown. That sack absolutely destroyed any chance we had of getting a touchdown. Nobody's open. Now to be another field goal from the left hash this time. It's gonna just sneak inside the upright, left upright. And we're gonna score on 3 straight drives. Just have not been able to score touchdowns, while Florida State has had no problem doing so. I'm assuming they're probably just going to try to run out the clock. That's exactly what they're doing. Well, in the first half, 13-28, and Florida State gets the ball back. We have not gotten a single stop on defense. Wardell Williams somehow gets the spotlight here. 5 rushes, 116 yards, and a touchdown. I figured to be their quarterback getting the spotlight. He had nearly 100 yards on the ground, a big touchdown pass, 2 touchdown carries, a touchdown pass. They have just had our defense looking stupid out there. But our offense has been, honestly, one of the few bright spots, especially Drew Shields. Kind of an unsung hero today. Might have saved his spot in the starting lineup. I was thinking about replacing him, but he's impressed me so far this game. Draw, and nobody can catch this guy. Safety had to go all the way across the field just to catch this man. They're already across the 50 on a 1 play. Is the arm like in a cast or something? What the hell is going on with that guy? My goodness, the blocking immaculate for Florida State, as they just get another good chunk. Just getting to the second level. That's where Engage 8 is. I'm gonna run it. Of course, they pass it. They passed it, what, maybe 3 or 4 times this game? 2nd and 3. This is one of the few trips they had to the red zone this game. Most of their touchdowns that came from. That check down was open. Most of their scores have been coming from long shots, but not this drive. And wide open, but overthrown was their, I think, tied in. Coming underneath, untouched. Nobody was guarding him. It's going to be another score. Well, it's pretty clear and obvious we're not going to win this game, and we're not going to come close either. We have not stopped them. That was probably our most successful drive, at least showing any signs of slowing them down, but we still weren't even close. I don't think we ever even forced a 3rd down. 1st and 10 at the 18. And Garcia is cracking in on 100 yards carrying this game, but he has been stopped at the line or before it multiple times. Almost made my first mistake, but Kenyon Martin cannot hang on. And now it's another 3rd and down. Got Etheridge, but it was late. It's not going to matter. We're not going to stop them on defense anyway. We might as well go for it. We're going to get this time. Clark's got on that side. He's going to get a big chunk crossing into the 50. 47-yard line is where he's going to be stopped on 4th down. We're going to be 1 for 2 on 4th down conversions today. There's definitely been some bright spots, especially Drew to Shields. He's taking care of the ball so far. He's throwing some really good passes. He's played exceptionally well. He just has had no defense support or offensive line help. I was about to say we should probably take Garcia out, but he got injured anyway. This is going to be Newbin, who should probably honestly be our starter, but he's not for some reason. Tried to cut it inside, couldn't do it. We're running another inside zone run here to try and get these next couple of yards. Another 4th down conversion needed here. And he's not going to get there. Unable to convert it on 4th and 2. That's going to be our 2nd turnover on downs. Just completely misread the gap he was going to hit. He had plenty of options, and he gets the 1st down. Wide open, man. If he was throwing that a bit better and a bit sooner, he probably would have got another touchdown from that. I'm going to go to the booth here for some reason. He's clearly inbounds. He got 2 feet inbounds. Why are we challenging? I did not challenge shit. He clearly had possession of the ball and he clearly inbounds. He got not 1 but 2 feet inbounds. Which wasn't even close to being incomplete. We have a screen here. Won't go for much, but it's going to be 6 yards. Not much compared to what they've been doing all game against us. Finally got him on the triple option this time. Or the load option. We might actually get a stop. 3rd and 7. Got a man underneath. He's going to get the 1st down anyway. He's going to get 4th and inches. And they're going to go for it. For Wildcat. He somehow gets around everybody and gets the 1st down anyway in the Wildcat. And we could not stop them on 4th down. Man underneath. You won't get much. Big play by the safety there, or linebacker, whoever that was, to stop that before it became something. Another 3rd and long. Our defense finally wakes up in garbage time where it doesn't matter. I think it was Williams, this linebacker here, who made the play. And we're actually going to get stopped. We're going to hold them in 3 points. He's going to drill this. We don't stop them from scoring, but we at least stop them from getting a touchdown for the first time today. But they have still scored on every drive. I'll go ahead and fair catch this, even though our kick returns have been pretty well. Well, it's not quite desperation time. It's definitely worse than that. We're pretty much done this game. Big run up the gut. Garcia is going to get over 100 yards rushing. That's actually quite surprising considering the competition we're going against. He'll probably sit out most of the remainder of this one. Got a man, just couldn't get him on the run. Well, 2nd and 10. I had X there for a minute, but I was going to scramble. Don't fumble. 3rd and 3. I'm not brave enough to run the read option here. I'm just have Dubin running up the gut and see if we can get these 3 yards. If not, we'll go for it and try again. Got it. Newman's out, broke free. And we're going to get another 4th down conversion. Honestly, I'm not nearly as upset with this team as I was against Buffalo or even Texas Tech. I'm actually surprised we're actually putting points on the board and getting conversions and stuff like that. This team was never really going to win this game, but I'm glad at least we're putting an effort, unlike last game where we got absolutely destroyed and practically put in no effort to try and win the game. We didn't make any mistakes. We were just outmatched completely by Florida State. And that's just how it's going to go. At least we'll have something to, kind of smile at and be happy with going into our conference matches here in a few weeks. A man right here. Clark, he breaks a tackle. We're going to run a mesh concept here on 4th and 2. It's going to be another 4th down conversion this game, or 4th down attempts. And he just drops it. Just straight up drops it on the contact. That's Etheridge, and we're going to fail another one. We only got 1 4th down conversion this game. Well, with them having the possession of the ball and no chance of a comeback, I'd say we're about done here. I'm going to start shooting my clock on the next possession. I'm honestly surprised they've been keeping their starters in the whole game. I figured they'd sub them out by now. On the screen, of course, they're going to get it. Seminoles are finally starting to chew clock. We're not going to call a timeout and waste time here. And a Wildcat here. Take us into a 2-minute timeout. So Florida State, give us at least 1 stop so we can hang our hat on something this game. We will get a stop. They're actually going to go for a field goal here. It's going to be a pretty far attempt. 56 yards. Kick is up. And he nails it. Well, with that, we officially did not stop Florida State a single time. We made them kick, 3 field goals and score, 4 or 5 touchdowns. Oh my gosh, Hunter. If he just had a bit more speed, he was gone. Meanwhile, we only scored 1 touchdown. Drew the Shields pass. I believe Etheridge. I got bailed out by wasting time with timeouts. We're just going to pass the ball a few times, see what we can get. Open man right there. It's Etheridge. I mean, I don't really want to risk throwing interception, but I do want to at least get another touchdown if I can. I mean, you didn't even get hit that hard, big dog. I think you could have held on to that. You're limited to tight ends. Did motherfucker in X just call for the ball while he was double covered? Are we dead ass? swear he just did. Hey, bro, you was not open. You were quite the opposite, actually. You were completely covered. Well, we won't get 6 points. In all likelihood, we're just gonna get out of here with the score we have on the board right now. And we end up throwing an interception in the end of all of it, and it's a pick six. And that's how we're going to end this game, on a pick six on a attempted touchdown pass when the offensive line could not hold their blocks, something that they were incapable of doing all game. Other than that interception at the end, Drew DeShields really impressed me, and even that interception wasn't really his fault. Completed about 50% of his passes, 186 yards, a touchdown. Only 6.2 yards per attempt, but that's not really his fault. People weren't getting open downfield. Rushing, Garcia once again got over 100 yards rushing. Had to get pulled out of the game early because he was getting pretty tired. Martin, man, Deshaun Martin. He had a lot of receptions. He did get targeted a lot, but man, did he drop a lot of balls. He dropped 3 balls in one game. And Clark was the one who got the touchdown this game, the only person to score a touchdown on the team today. Overall, not really a disappointing performance because we performed exactly how I was expecting them to. I expected the team to struggle, and that's exactly what they ended up doing. We're going to go ahead and advance the week. We are currently 1-3. But luckily, that's going to be our toughest opponent, and for the rest of the season. Now, if we can at least win 8 of our next games, we only have to win 5 of our next 8 games to make a bowl game, which is kind of like my aspirations for the season, is just to make a bowl game. Don't care if it's a good one. I just want to make bowl eligibility, as we lose another recruit and yet have not made anyone commit yet. Our highest rated recruit on the board right now is Dominique Carew, and he's currently we're top of their board right now. I think I can get their cells now, can I not? I mean, I have no good ones. We're probably not going to be able to do that anyway. We have no cells. Our best cell is going to be campus, lifestyle, playing time, and proximity to home. We have nothing else that's going to entice anybody, so you might as well just keep it where you keep the normal shit on. Guess I'll give you an extra 5. Who is not first on my board right now? You? Alright, with nothing else to do this week, I guess we'll go ahead and advance one more time. And we have a game against the undefeated North Texas fucking whatever they are, Mean Green or whatever they're called. Who are a 72 overall team, so not as highly rated as Buffalo, I believe. I think Buffalo is what, a 60-something overall team. They're actually the best team in the conference now. They only lost 1 game, so yeah. They're a few overalls worse than North Texas. And they lost to UConn. They were undefeated until they lost to UConn. Honestly, a deceptively good team, the Buffalo Bulls are. They're actually doing really well so far this season. I guess we'll go ahead and look at the conference standings. We're approaching the halfway point of the season already. ACC, Clemson, and Duke are well, why is Miami so low on this conference standings? There's 4 ranked team in the ACC. Miami's ranked first. Clemson 9, Duke 25th, SMU 22nd. If the season ended today, Stanford would be getting dropped out, but they're going to be going into the Pac-12 anyway, so it doesn't really matter after the season's over with. Temple's really struggling, 0 for 4 right now. Big 12 has a lot of ranked teams. Kansas State, BYU, Texas Tech, Baylor, Arizona State, all ranked teams. Oklahoma State's really struggling, though. Big Ten, Oregon's number 2 in the country right now, followed by Indiana, who's 11th, USC, then Washington. Penn State, Ohio State's also ranked. Penn State ranked 5th. Conference USA really doesn't have a lot of good teams, as you would expect. And here we are on the MAC, rounding out the bottom, but we only have one conference matchup so far. I think we'll have a decent conference standing once it's all said and done, and we actually face some conference opponents that are like in our overall area. I mean, we're not even the worst team in the division or the conference. It'd be Akron, who's the worst. Mount Rest, Boise, to no surprise, is the highest ranked team on the conference and the best team in the conference. SEC has a bunch of ranked teams, as you expect. South Carolina, though, 4th in the country right now. They beat Vandy, Missouri, and Kentucky. No surprise there. I think Kentucky was ranked at one point when I last checked this. I have to recall that, but Tennessee's 7th, Florida's 8th, Oklahoma's 12th, Georgia's 6th, Texas 3rd, Alabama 13th, Texas A&M 17th, LSU 21st, and rounding out the bottom is Arkansas and Mississippi State. So if the season ended right now, they'd be both getting dropped to the lower tier conference, which would most likely be the American. But anyway, guys, that's all I'm going to show off for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it as always. And next time we'll be facing off against North Texas and maybe get our second win of the season.